What's up, Bliss, man? Welcome back. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Whatever time you see this, who knows? I'm a little irritated because I made a video and I said everything that I needed to say. My downloads was downloading. Do you understand? And you know that shit didn't post, which was a low-key part of my message. Like, truth is being seeked. Like, all you want is truth. Excuse me, I gotta get back to where I was. My bad. I mean, not really. Shit. It was all kind of noise though. Neighbors and shit walking around, banging on doors. Commercial came in loud as fuck because I don't pay for music. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pay for music. Love it to death, but I'm not gonna pay for it. But we just basically gonna start over from what I already did. But let me get right. Give me a second. I want to turn my music back on. So I was actually, well, I prefer to do my readings on Sunday, especially if I'm doing a collective reading for the general or a general collective reading for the week that's upcoming. Because that's what I personally would do for myself. So why not do it for my community? Please like, share, subscribe. Do whatever you feel. Just watch it. If it resonates with you, fuck with it. If it don't, maybe I'll catch you next time. I'm trying to get better at posting more videos, more content, being seen. What steps forward can help the company or the business be successful? That's a statement or a question that you may have. It's also not the just, but just the basis, if you will, of the spread. There's two other cards. I have 5. They still on top here. Okay, these are your ferals. Okay. See? But my baby got ADHD, so I'm gonna let him live. He getting in trouble though. Anyway, we gotta mind our business. Maybe. Now, let's be real. Let's get serious for a minute. There's a need for you to express emotions. To who? I don't know. Possibly even yourself. There is a need for you to accept and listen to your inner self. Your inner child is trying to speak to you. Family time is very important, and I just looked at the word family. Family is very important right now. Life is very short. It's a lot going on. So whether it's your immediate family, a family of which, because I create my own. My family can sometimes be. So I create my own. You create bonds outside of your blood. And if it resonates with you, so be it. You create family wherever you go. Your tribe, that's your family. Your friends, your best friends, your person, your partner, that can be your family. So even if you're a parent, you may need to start to spend more time with your children. I know I do. I have one child out of state that is killing me. And my baby has expressed that he misses his mom and he wished that we could spend more time together. So I'm working on that. So if you have a child that is away at college or just with the other parent in another state or in another city, and it's not always convenient for you to get to that space where you can fit everything in. You got to find some balance. It's a lot of balance on the table. So we're going to get into it all. We have 2 affirmations for the week. Well, 4 affirmations for the week. Because I write 2 on each, affirmation on each side of the cards. So we're going to start with the air sign. So this is, again, for the collective. So if your birth chart has any air signs on it, then this could be something that you may need to consider looking into. This may be a message for you. It's also the Suit of Swords, which is communication. And as stated, I'm going to get into it in a second. Well, no, I'm going to say it first. Like I said, there's a need for you to express your emotions, but you're kind of in a negative state right now. Your mindset is on pure spite or get back, and that's not good. So if that's how you're feeling right now, I recommend that you collect yourself, calm down, and then go into the energy or the space where you feel safe enough to express how you feel. I understand words hurt. I think through my thoughts. Again, I already did all this, so I'm kind of repeating myself, but new shit coming up, so as it come out. Then we have fire signs, the Suit of Wands, creativity, goals, action. My mind is full of successful ideas. I see it, I want it, I get it, it's mine. And I keep doing, like, my hands keep doing this. My hands been itching a lot too. I've been seeing the numbers 1010, angel numbers 1010. Look that up, that can be significant to you. But again, we have to action, right? Communication. We have to know what we want, and we have to speak it into action. We also have to put action behind our words, so we have to move. We have to move. Everybody knows how to say something. Nobody knows how to show anything. Show action, and then the rest will follow. Then for our oracles here, it was something else that wanted to come out. It's going to come back. We got be bold and make the first move. It's time to release negativity. And then for clarity and everything you do, get an understanding. I asked for a little more insight. Then we have nothing will come of this situation, and balance spirituality and practicality. So for me, with that, now and then, I feel like, again, it's hard to communicate, it's hard to think, it's hard to focus when you have a mind full of toxicness or energy full of toxicness or doubt, worry, fear. Any and all of that needs to be removed from the situation in order for the situation to be successful and productive. So if you have been, again, feeling like you can't talk things through with someone, whether it's a business partner, your lover, your family member, your friend, you have to find a place of balance where you can feed your soul the positive energy in which you would like to receive from the person that you intend to communicate with. I like that. That was cute. I like that. But no, for real. You have to be able to trust yourself, because we have what is trust. That card was just at the top of the deck, but you could also potentially have trust issues, which can come and kind of create an unbalance or hope when it comes to forward movement in anything. What she said. So, make the first move, make the first call, but think out the conversation first. Don't have any expectations, because you can't expect how that person, like, you can't determine how they're going to react, how they're going to respond. So don't have any expectations for anybody else other than yourself, but practice the conversation first if you need to. If it's a business plan, write it out a few times before you extend yourself to the point where you want to give anybody else the proposal. Express or explain the proposal to anybody else. Make sure it's ready. Going forward, we have co-create, treasure island, and breathe. And then, just for a little, I guess, insight, this was, I don't know if this fell out or if it was at the top of the deck or if I pulled it, I'm not sure, but it's time for a nap is what it says. Can I get a minute? Can I get a minute? Go back where you was, because you too loud. The co-create for me, with the egg here and then co-create, you need two, if you will, two parents. If you are having trouble with communication or just period co-parenting with your other parent, it's time to nip that in the bud. Again, it's time for family. It's time for positive forward movement. It's going to be a whole nother year. Your children feel and see everything that is going on, whether you want them to or not. Again, we're still also expressing and feeling emotions from our inner child. What we went through, we try so hard not to repeat, but we still end up doing that. So sometimes trying too hard makes exactly what you don't want to happen. Co-create when it comes to business. Again, you've seen businesses fail. You've had businesses yourself that you pushed and you strived and it failed. But it was also, again, mainly because it wasn't properly intact. It wasn't properly carried through. Like, there was not the right team. There was not the right support from yourself, from your surrounding energies. The plan was not, it wasn't a proper platform. It wasn't a proper plan for you to be successful. But now you can do that. If you take your time, for one, learn how to be patient. Don't rush it. And my condolences, if so, moving forward to Treasure Island, because I feel with that, if there has been a loss in a family and or someone is sick, there can be a I want to say trust fund, yes, but then still there's some kind of lump sum, I'll just say, that is going to be given or offered unto you from that significant person. I said parent. If it's a parent, I again, my condolences. But this was done with love. They knew that everybody, we all gonna die, we all gonna leave. So they knew that their time was coming, and they possibly told you that they were gonna do this. You never wanted to talk about it. You never wanted to acknowledge it, but they still went ahead and took care of that for you. I'm also getting marriage. If you are married and or marrying into a family of fortune, not that you're looking for the fortune, you did good. you married right. But again, they also are going to set you right moving forward, whether you guys stay married or not. They love you enough to make sure that you're okay after them. I like that for you. Because your business is going to take off. It's going to be successful. It's going to allow you to be able to travel as well quite a bit. Which is why you are also going to need to take time to breathe, meditate, focus on making sure you pour into yourself just as much as you need and want to pour into everything and everybody else. Time for a nap. Again, you're going to be busy, so make time to rest You can't focus if your mind is too busy running around with a whole bunch of bullshit. So find time to rest. And then over here we have what is trust? I would say you have trust issues, which is also why it takes you a long time to get involved in anything, even with your family. You don't really spend time with your family because you don't trust them. They've done things in the past that caused you to feel that way. It's not out of nowhere, like it's a valid reason as to why you don't trust them. But again, we have to get past that. We have to also mend that. So if it's someone who is still here that you can talk to, it's time to talk to that person and let them know what it is or what they did that caused the detachment or the separation, because they miss you and you miss them. And you also, if it's not like that, you still just feel that load of heaviness from that situation still carrying. And every load that you try to progress in life, you still have that heavy ass load of not being able to just, how can it just, because you have baggage, you have trust issues. That's a lot. Just being able to trust. You can't do anything to me without trust. When it comes to your business, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your children, when it comes to your health, like you are not going to be able to trust anybody's word, anybody's action, anybody's offering, anybody's anything, because you just don't feel comfortable with putting yourself in anybody else's hands because of how many times people dropped the ball with you. But you want to be seen. You need that right now. And it's pink. You exist in their world. Again, you're mattering to somebody. You matter to somebody. You're missed by someone, including yourself. You're losing insight. In hindsight, you're losing sight of yourself. And you see that, you feel that, but you're not willing to accept that and acknowledge it and figure out what you can do to move forward to fix it. And then I'm going to just say it because it's right here. Do you think it's best to settle? I would say that you're settling instead of acknowledging it and moving forward and doing something about it. You settle. Unionship. You need some people right now. I need people. No. And that's my song. That's my girl. I love me some Ari. But you need to be loved and cared for and held. Especially right now, it's something about this phase that we're going through, this transition that we're going through, everyone, the whole collective. And it's allowing us to see ourselves. Again, we may not want to, we may not accept it, we may try to ignore it, but it's still there. It's putting us in position to have to see ourselves and reflect on a little bit of our past to see what is causing, again, this hiccup every time we try to come to peace with finding someone and loving something and loving someone and moving forward in love. There is no balance. We don't have space. We don't have time for that. So we tell ourselves, no, I ain't got time for no relationship. I ain't looking for that. If you say so. If you say so. Again, balance, trust, all of that goes together. If you can't trust, you're not going to be able to move forward with your business, with your relationships. If you're having problems with your relationships, you're not going to be able to focus on your business, on your finances. You're learning something new. You're not going to be able to focus on getting the understanding that you need, and all that you do, get an understanding. You're not going to be able to get the understanding that you're needing because your focus is on the negative drama that you allow to just sit and marinate. And then, again, needing time with family. 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Time is on your side, but at the same time, time is of essence where you have to start putting action by moving. I don't let people get too close. They just leave. Yeah, what is trust? Yeah, I forgot I wrote that on the other side. So you want to be happy. You want this joyous, joyful, peaceful, happy-go-lucky fairy tale-like land that you want to be in with someone. You want to have children if you don't already. You want to spend time with your family, with your parents, if you don't, like you used to, or like you would just in general want to. So again, be bold and make the first move. Take action. Don't just talk about it. Don't just think about it. Maybe unfortunately, sometimes we have to make the first move. So maybe they're feeling the same way, but they just don't know. You're unapproachable. You have this wall up. Nobody knows how to knock down. Nobody is willing to continue to try to knock down because it's too hard. It's brick. It was once just wood. You can knock every little panel down as it come, but over time you putting cement, bricks, and everything up. Like nobody can get through to you. You lost track of balance between best of both worlds, between both worlds in general, the day and night, the reality and your spirituality. Find balance. You looking at everything. You need to find focus on one thing, tackle that, and then the next thing, focus on that, tackle that, the next thing, focus on that, tackle that, the next thing. Some people can multitask, some people can't. Sometimes trying new things is beautiful. Sometimes stay in your fucking lane, bro. Like, stay in your lane. And when you stay in your lane, when you do what you know how to do, what comes easy to you, you are able to learn new things and apply those new things. And then you get your family, you get your peace, you get your business, you get your success. It's all in pure focus. It's right there. It's yours. I want it, I see it, I get it, I got it, it's mine. And then you're also in position, if you will, now, because everything is in perspective, you can afford to take trips or send for your family, send for your mom, send for your dad that can't come to your house for the holidays like you would want, to spend time with your children, to be better grandparents. Let them know that. But if they can't do it, then help them. Or because now you're just being bitter. So they say. I don't know why I just wrote that. So, like, that could be, I don't know where it came from, so maybe it got something to do with something. A lot of people, like, okay, so that's the reason you can say you don't really mess with your family, because they always talk, they always got something to say. They're unsupportive, but they always got something to say. They don't like this about you, they don't like that, they don't like your person, they won't mind their business in the best way possible. But then when you call up on them and it's time for them to mind your business, when you're trying to involve them, they can't help you. They don't want to listen. Get off the phone. Don't hold no grudge. Don't say nothing. Just get off the phone. Don't call nobody and say, yeah, I just called such and such and they ain't want to help. Da, da, da. Just move on. Let them do that, because that's what they do. They always say, you can call me, and then when you call, they can't help you. But as soon as you hang up, they done already called about 3, 4, 5 people. So you know Tyrone done called me and asked me for this. Tim said he need this. Carly always called me. She don't call me again. Christy said she didn't pay me back. She ain't paid me back yet. Like, that's just what they do. Let them be them and you be you. Again, mind your business, stay in your lane. But understand that closing the door, getting that closure, speaking up, expressing your emotions, expressing your feelings for something that somebody did to you, directly to them, isn't for them, it's for you. So again, don't have any expectations on how they're going to feel or express themselves in return or respond, because they may not say shit. Again, nothing may come from the situation, as the card stated, but that's because they may not respond the way that you hoped. They have nothing that's coming back from the situation, but you are going to have all the justice, all the peace that you need to now breathe. Now you can sleep peacefully. Now you can take a nap and not dream about it anymore. Now you can figure out, without even really realizing that it has come to, now you're at peace in your relationship. Now you and your children have better relationships yourself. Like everything is coming together. It's now being put back intact. The detachment is no longer. You almost lost your husband. You almost lost your girlfriend. You almost lost the relationship with your kids. You almost lost your job. You almost lost yourself. Overindulging, possibly. Screwing everybody, possibly. Sleeping all the time, possibly. Just child, feathering away out here. Get your shit together. Get up. Who you doing it for? Who tired? Who get tired? Who be crying? I cried the other day. It felt so good. Because I was tired. Because I be going. And I don't know how to stop. And then I decided to put myself down. Like, take a rest. It's all necessary, baby. It's all the part of the plan. If you're also pray. I do tarot and I watch tarot. And sometimes I leave it alone. Whether it's me, my own readings, me getting on YouTube, watching somebody, supporting somebody's channel, or me doing readings for somebody, being supportive, being my spiritual guided self. Yes, ma'am. But no, seriously, sometimes you gotta just take a pause for yourself. Regroup. Recharge. Download. Let source pour into you so you can move forward now. Every day it's a new day. Every day it's a new message. Every day it's a new delivery coming to you from source. Wait on your delivery. Pray to God. I don't know who your God is, but go to your God and ask for guidance, ask for insight, and be patient and listen for his response. And in everything you get, I love my pastor, get an understanding. And if you do go to tarot, stop going to tarot for a specific something or someone. That's your problem too. You missed the real message because you got intentions that are not positive, that are not for your better good. They're still negative. Get that negativity up out of here. Anybody got time for that? Again, it's going to be a new year and a new month. It's time to get it together. And understand that it was just a phase. What you were once going through, that was a situation that only you can get yourself out of if you want to. The question is, do you want to? Are you really tired? Or do you still have energy for some bullshit? Because if you do, then keep going. Whatever it is, keep going. I ain't no hater. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. So do you, boo-boo. But understand that you make the decisions. So if you want to get your family, if you want your success, it is all possible. Write it down. Come up with a practical plan. And move forward with achieving your goals. The destiny, your destiny is yours. Your dreams, your goals are yours. Achieve them. Set them. Manifest them. Bring them into fruition, but make sure you claim it out loud. And in your spirit, believe that shit. And it's yours. So mote it be. Ashe? see you next time, baby.